the higher-ups in the Smash communities and be like, hey, we need this shit to become a ranked event. This is just my weekly that just happens to have a pop bonus, brother. And all of a sudden, we are in top 3, and it's the run back between Luis and Big Boss.
I will say historically that a lot of the best events in NorCal's history are just big locals with pot bonuses. So, first of all, congrats to all of you for 200 youth nets, honestly.
200 youth nets, been running this event since like what? End of 2019?
Yeah.
This bitch has been around. Yeah, this bitch has been around for years.
Absolutely, and Joe and everyone at Capsule has been around for way longer than that.
It's like one of my first dogs, man. Like, damn, you were just not biting the dust anytime soon.
Yeah.
We are going strong.
I'll put this into perspective for you, chat. When I first started coming to events 11-something years ago, Joe was already an OG in the game.
That's very fair,
yeah.
bro. This game has brought together more than just competitors. It's brought back, like, family, friends.
Community.
It's a community, man. I mean, NorCal, we could talk all the bullshit on Twitter, but, like, we fuck with everybody. Big Boss don't fuck with Luis, though.
No, he is not having it.
He low-key trying to annihilate him. He said, you took me out of bracket? Okay, brother. Let's see if you get this run back. You know what's crazy, too? This is their 8th set since Big Boss
2 weeks.
and Leo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Set record is 5-2 Luis's favor. But, like, the fact that Luis is still fighting for his life every time he fights Big Boss, doesn't matter who you are or where you're seated, man. You still got to fight a strong player, and Big Boss put him a fight every now and then, man.
And you know that Luis is not happy about the way that second stock shook out. He is trying to extend the hell out of this combo against Big Boss. And he's going to keep it rolling. The sequence may not be true, but he's finding the damage with the gyro in hand. Drops it down. He's going to throw it forward.
Right now, man. There's a lot of mileage coming out of Luis right now. A lot of damage. Really applying some pressure. Oh, no. Punish on the up smash. Oh, is that going to do it? No, not quite. He didn't really pull the trigger on the up air. Kind of being a little patient there.
I try to forward tilt that. Punish. The tech actually going to connect.
You're going to see it. Those back airs, they're big, and they kill.
Yep.
Watch out.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's just like one hit after another right now. Big Boss looking to just put the nail in the coffin. Game number 1.
That'll do it.
Goes to Big Boss.
Yep, and he goes 1-0. Just a quick acknowledgement of the situation, and we're right. Probably just going to run it right down.
Oh, yeah. Let me see. Just so I can calculate how crazy this bracket has been today. 4th place at this tournament is going to receive $86. 3rd at a local. $86. What the fuck, man?
You didn't see that, by the way.
I didn't see shit. I don't know what you were talking about. 86 is 3rd, yeah. That's a lot of money, though, man. I mean, getting this far in this bracket is not easy. I mean, we could talk about how the top 3 is pretty much gate kept. So, like, did you really make it to top 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you're anybody else but Luis, Big Boss, and Leo, like, making top 3 is actually, like, you are godsend.
You'd have to upset, like, a top 30 player.
Yes. Just to get $86. Think about it, man. We are sponsored, man. we can find money. We're esports eventually, but right now, as we speak, we're just fighting just to prove a damn point. This R.O.B, this matchup has been going on for weeks. Somebody wants another chance at Leo. Leo needs to fall. He's only dropped 1 set this entire time here, and it was when he went other characters against Big Boss at Guild.
Yeah.
So outside of that, I haven't seen anyone take Luis closer. I mean, I haven't seen Leo get taken closer to the edge than Big Boss and Luis. And low-key, they only got 1 more week with us, man. After this week, they got 1 more.
And then they go to Level Up Expo?
Yeah. Level Up. It'd be kind of cool to see somebody maybe have a chance to, like, maybe knock some wood on the potential upset, but it's so hard, man. back into this game. Luis out here. We talking about Vegas. We can talk about Reno though. Circus down the street. We juggling people for fun. Late hit on the nair too. Gonna send him on the stage. Looking for a confirm. Gotta be patient. Watch out for the reversal. Yep. There was a reversal opportunity.
That is eight sets worth of an adaptation, by the way.
Ooh, got the big hit, Luis. Looking like he is ready to maybe bring this set back to a 1-1.
Yeah,
we'll see it.
Absolutely. Gonna rush in there, get the gyro extension, good damage. Jump, landing, okay. Was it janky? Oh, down throw, not gonna quite go. He gets the read. Wow, okay. No mash. Or rather, mash early.
Get me out of here.
Well, gotta be careful about this situation. Luis gets out of dodge. Back into neutral, tech to grab.
Oh, Mink. Scary stuff right now. Dash attacks, catching a little bit of that uppy. Luis looking pretty comfortable.
No way that counter came out in time.
We might be seeing a 1-1 real soon.
Oh, yeah.
Heads up, enemy UAV spotted. Counter. Not gonna find it. My goodness. This character cannot die. He is too damn big. Oh, on the footstool.
Footstool down throw on the gyro.
There it is.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
All right, we're even up at 1-1.
Not too surprising. I think this is how their games have gone for the most part. I think the last time that they, well, last time before today that they played, I think it was either 3-1 or 3-0 Big Boss, but almost every set that I've seen has been like Game 5.
It just feels, yeah, it just feels super, it's there. Like it's,
yeah.
I think anybody who has to keep up with that kind of pace day by day, game by game, it's hard. It's a difficult task. All right, we got game number 3 though, running on PS2. This is basically a best of 3 set at this point. We got the first 2 out of the way. Let's actually deal out the real deal. Who is walking out at 3rd place at YouthNet 200 versus Reborn 200? The big 200.
Could be one of these two for sure. Honestly, these sets have gone so even that I have no bearing on, I have no read on who is going to win this set. I mean, this will be the really crucial one, right? And Luis trying to end the stock so early with a forward smash.
Luis out there looking to try and get a little bit of cheese in there. Oh, the catch on the teleport, not going to kill.
Uh-oh.
That's stock.
Yeah, that's stock.
Hella off.
Definitely in trouble there.
Okay, nice. Good damage. Nice, just keeping the pressure. Not giving MkBigBoss anything. Oh, that downer was awfully close to maybe spiking. Doesn't quite find the connection. But MkBigBoss happy to take some of this percentage. The reverse forward tilt.
I want to say he may have been trying to dash attack there and got the reverse, like depending on how he flicked the C-stick if he uses that.
Ooh, got caught a little high.
Oh my god.
MkBigBoss, you dirty dog.
Where were you when Luis got almost got cheesed by MkBigBoss?
At like practically 30%. Jesus Christ. I've seen stocks taken from R.O.B super early, but man, that would have just been disgusting. But luckily, not gonna matter. MkBigBoss still holding on to this lead.
Oh man.
Calls a spot dodge, up smash, and MkBigBoss up 2 stocks. Find their way in. MkBigBoss, big entry, 33%.
He had the read. Luis had the read too on the fact that MkBigBoss was trying to recover high. Still couldn't do anything about it because of the fact that R.O.B Nair is just so good.
Try to get that up throw right there on the gyro. Here comes MkBigBoss. You don't want to get 3-stock though. There you go. Rapid jab's going to clean up the job, but you're still down an unholy amount. It's going to take a whole mountain to climb this one. Okay. The parry. Oh, he just went for it. Reading the tech in place, getting more damage. That's all Big Boss needs right now. He doesn't really looking for the kill. He's just looking to make this a little more impervious for Luis. With the late hit on the there.
That is going to do a lot of damage. Forces the air dodge out, trying to go for the down air. This is not looking good for Luis.
Oh, drag down, not going to quite do much, but get some damage. Oh, try to call a jump from ledge. Big Boss not a chump. So fun fact for the chat back home, this is just your average weekly, bro.
Yeah, for real.
This is just your average NorCal weekly.
Least stacked NorCal weekly.
Least stacked NorCal local of all time. That's a stock though. Up throw, cleans it up. Big Boss takes a 2-1 lead. I mean, I feel like this has been kind of like the same old song and dance between these two because it always seems like Luis has always gotten the winner's set, but then Big Boss thinks differently in losers to alter the result of Luis getting that run back on Leo. Like, it's happened for the last 3 events at least because that's why the set record is so skewed because the first time around it's like, okay, you get your double dip. Next time around, Big Boss makes you work for it. Now you're back in the same predicament. You're down 2-1 to Big Boss. You know you don't want to fall victim to 3rd place again, knowing you could get a run back. But this game 4 might determine more than just a set.
The question is, will we get a game 4 Luis here?
All I'm saying is we're never going to get a youth net like this in a long, long time. So treasure it, chat. Because the next time you see Luis and Big Boss at a youth net, it may never happen again.
This may never happen at this youth net.
It may never happen again. Nice grab here from Big Boss. I hope you guys appreciate the commentary from Randubs happening behind us, but there's just a lot of yelling and screaming. I'm surprised my voice is still alive hearing that motherfucker yelling. That's a lot.
You've been commentating this from the beginning, right? Or at least you've been yelling.
I've just been yelling. I've just been a yeller.
Yeah.
Nothing more. Okay. So this game 4 looking pretty good though for Luis advantage-wise. Does take the first stop. This could be good. You know, you kind of have to be a little bit of a nuisance and neutral. Can't necessarily get what you want, but you can't necessarily lose what you deserve. And that is some damage. Like right there. The Palutena airplane got the pivot. 48. Add another one. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what we explained earlier today. We've talked about that in recent history. Luis has been the one to take the Big Boss set in winners. The losers has always been Big Boss getting his revenge. So Luis, of course, trying to change the tide of history by at least allowing himself to get one more run back. And I think he might be able to do that if he keeps this up.
He has navigated Big Boss's recovery angles so well. It's just the timing mix-up, angle mix-up. Oh my God!
Down air. Not
Why did you tech that?
He was able to tech that. Brings it back to stage. 56% on Big Boss. Hey, you know what? If he's able to make this happen, the 3-stock might be just a little bit of that mental confidence Luis needs to bring this back. But it's so difficult when R.O.B is at ledge, quite literally trying to take your soul.
He has the gyro hand.
Good parry there from Luis. Gonna get in, finds an up air, reads the jump. Not gonna find anything, that's gonna be it. And we will not see a 3-stock, but the JV still on board. But I think if you're Luis right now, can't lose sight of the final finish line, man. I know this game looks good for you, but it is not over yet. Big Boss finds ways to make these sets too interesting with more than meets the eye.
Okay. Oh, he's trying to finish it off with auto rectal into something? That's pretty crazy. He goes back. Oh, tries to go for the back throw. Couldn't quite find it. Got to be very careful about how this stock shakes out.
Nice.
Up tilt, my beloved.
Very fresh up tilt will take the stock. We are at game 5.
To almost nobody's surprise, we're getting to a game 5 here.
We're trying to make this interesting, Chad. We've seen this like at least 3-4 times.
Luis is going to have to counter adapt like a motherfucker if he's going to take this set, because the pattern right now has been Luis takes a game, Big Boss takes a game. Luis is going to need to make sure that he can counter adapt to whatever Big Boss is thinking right now.
A lot of back and forth, you know. And,
Yeah.
You know, obviously the pattern looks like it's in Big Boss's favor, but Luis dialing in pretty nicely on that game 4. I mean, do you think that there's a way for players to kind of like shift their focus and energy during a set? Because I feel like Big Boss thinks to himself, if I can get away with some bare minimum movement, I can probably take game 4, but if I don't, so what? I have enough energy to conserve for this next game. And this is the game that matters the most. This is the one that determines who will be our grand finalist for Versus Reborn 200.
I know Luis wants another crack at Leo. And frankly, a lot of us in NorCal want to see that. Big Boss trying to play spoiler here. Upset. It would be an upset technically due to the seeding.
It would be.
Oh my god.
That's like low-key, like, some people just feel like that's like mind control, and they just kind of go into that forward smash. Luckily for Big Boss, had a brain of his own.
His mind is not equal control.
I know when to hold back. Luis, not knowing when to get in. Big Boss finding his way in slowly but surely. Trades for trades. The stock needs to be taken now. Typically, the stats say the person who takes the first stock in game 5 is typically the favorite, but I mean, the way that these games have been going, it's more volatile than you think, and it really doesn't matter about who strikes first. It's a matter of who strikes last.
Bars, actual
Bars.
bars.
It's all chess, baby.
Yeah.
We playing platform fighter chess, baby.
I mean, it really does, because like even if one of these two takes the first stock, it's not guaranteed that the other one's not going to immediately equalize, right? Oh, drag down.
Oh.
Good jump there. Oh, but that's going to connect, not going to kill.
So much scary stuff from both sides. There is going to send him off the stage. We are still trading hits. 140, 150. Something's got to give. That will do it.
Right? That should do it.
Great DI, but shit, man. High percent. You just can't do much about it.
We got to put this theory to the test. Oh! Immediately a back throw.
Who the hell does that? He just sprinted forward and got the pivot grab he needed.
That was so timely. Couldn't have scripted it better myself.
There's the grab. Big damage here for Big Boss, 29%.
Uh-huh. Couldn't find the cross-up nair. Needs to just find some damage. He's trying so hard with these nairs.
Very scary stuff. Nice ledge trump. Not going to get much, but a dash attack fair. 39%. Oh, good damage here from Luis. Double fair. Double dips. And gets the downer! Luis slapping his knee, knowing that that could change the tides of this set.
That may have shifted everything, ladies and gentlemen. Luis with an explosive stock. Big Boss now needs to calm down.
We are right now seeing Big Boss. His eyes are turning red. The screen is starting to dilute from color.
He is locked in. If you just look at his player cam, he is absolutely locked in.
So much. The gyro
Luis
play.
has gyro.
We are seeing literally the Matrix. He is dodging bullets by
Oh man,
mere
he's looking like the one. This makes Big Boss Agent Smith.
Scary. There's a rising up air. Not going to quite find the kill yet.
Oh my
but Big
God.
Boss, the tip of the up air does take the stock. We're in a final stock situation. Game number 5. The percentage lead might be in favor of Luis, but we've seen the same old song and dance. You have to clean up the job, buddy. There's a spill.
They traded hits, and Big Boss is suddenly in advantage. Finds the laser, finds the gyro, the rotor. No, it doesn't happen.
The reversal. Louis Money
my
has
God.
got one more opportunity to maybe bring this. A run back with Leo. A trip to defend not just the throne, but the region. Louis Money needs this stock more than he needs air.
Oh man, both players, you can feel the tension in the air. You can cut it with a knife. Leo is waiting for the winner of this. Luis has Big Boss on the ropes.
And he gets the double ledge, and there's the